Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. As you can already tell in the title, this is going to be a different kind of video where you're not going to see me, but you're just going to see what I'm doing. And of course, in the title, you already see that it's going to be about my weekend makeup bag. So yeah, let's get on to it, which is this bag. It's very small. I got it actually when I was in London visiting some family, and they have like a, I don't know what their 99-cent store is called, but like a 99-cent store. It comes with a clasp, and then it has a hook, which I love when I take traveling. I love hooks because you don't know where you're gonna be and if they're gonna have enough counter space. So hooks for me is always a must for travel. This is what I like to bring on like quick trips, weekend trips. Nothing too fancy, but it fits everything I need. And then look how small and compact it'll be. When I think about a weekend trip, I like to make sure I have everything I need. Of course, I go by how I place my makeup on my face, which is a good rule. So this way you don't lose any steps and you're not missing anything. But first, I would like to start on the tools that I like to bring with me. So I like to bring cotton swabs, of course, to clean up eyeliner. And then I also have these cotton swabs that have the makeup remover in it, and you just break the tip and the makeup remover will go all the way to the end. This is for quick cleanups like eyeliner or mascara. So I like to bring that and just like regular Q-tips. I tend to like to bring a tweezer with me. This is, I think, yeah, it's just the e.l.f. tweezer. Another thing I like to bring is one of these, and it's just like the foam in the boxy charm that you get. And I like to use this as a color switch, pretty much, because you don't want to bring too many brushes and you want them to be able to use multiple. So I just go ahead and cut out the boxy charm just in a little square. So I do bring this as well. Of course, I like to bring a makeup sponge. And sorry, it's a little dirty. It's a little stained, actually. It's not even really dirty. It's just stained. And this is one of the e.l.f. Trio ones. It's the medium size one. And it gets pretty fat when it's wet. And it works pretty well. It's probably getting pretty old, but it still works. And I like it enough because it's foundation on here, and I can use the point for my concealer. So the next things I like to talk about are the brushes. The first brush I like to bring is this brushes for Ulta, and I use this to set my powder. Another Ulta beauty brush that you got in one of their kits, like their $20 kits. You'll get like a brush like this, and I like it for contour because you can chisel it out. You do this with it and chisel it out, blend it out. So this is good for contour, and that's what I like to use it for. And then if you can tell, everything has everything's mini, of course, because I like to have it all fit in there. So you can't bring full size brushes, but this is good. This is a Bare Minerals, and it's their full flawless face brush, and I actually just like using this for blush. So the next thing I have, I actually got it in a boxy charm, the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. It has a spoolie on one end, and then it has the angled brush, and I use this for my brows. And I normally like to bring the double-sided brushes because you saw on the bag I lay them flat like that, and I mean it won't crease the brushes at all. So if you're thinking about what to do with double-sided brushes, I mean that's perfect. Use them in your travel makeup bag. And then these are various brushes. As you can see, they're all double-ended, and these are all my eye brushes. And I know it's a bit excessive for eye brushes, but I like to make sure I have enough to do anything I need to. Those are all the eye brushes and any kind of face brush I bring. So I have the Saint and Sinner perfume from Kat Von D, and I honestly just like using these little sample perfumes in there. Once I use it up, I'll probably pick out a couple and then put it in there and see how I like that. So I put this in my makeup bag as well. Okay, so let's get on to how I apply my makeup to my face. So first thing I always do is use sunblock, and I like this. It's really small and cute, and it works very well, and I don't feel like it disturbs any of my makeup that I use on top of it. So yeah, I don't normally just go for this when I'm just small containers like this. I would just put it in my bag. So I have this. I normally do my eyes first. So after I put on the sunscreen and I let that soak in, I would go in with a eye primer potion. I like to use these like little Urban Decay things you get in samples, and it's small, but oh my god, you get so much product out of this that one of these pods will last like forever. I like using this as my eyeshadow primer. And then for my eyeshadow, I don't like to bring too many high-end stuff because it is like a weekend bag, and you know, if you forget it, if you leave it somewhere, it's not the biggest deal. So I do like to bring more drugstore makeup, but I like drugstore makeup in general. They just work. Matte for Matte, the Summer Breeze eyeshadow palette. Any shade I need for my matte transitions work. Has a setting shade, transition shades, and like dark for darkening up my outer V. And I normally like warm tone looks, so this works for me. I love this. This is very sleek and compact. It has a mirror inside. So yeah, this I love to bring, or the regular, the first Matte for Matte. I can interchangeably switch these out, but I like warmer shades, so this works well for me. The next palette I do bring, since that is all mattes, is my actually Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And this one has a brush as well that I like to use the sponge applicator for the lids. And as you can tell, I like to foil my shades, and I just foil with water, or even your setting spray, you can do that. So since these are all shimmery and these are mostly neutral, but I can get like nighttime looks out of, this is great. And then this is good as a highlighter too, probably, but yeah, I like to bring this. And that probably be it for my eyeshadows for my weekend bag. After I done my eyeshadows, I usually go for my Look Good eyeliner, and I have this, and I love this. It works very well, and it's like $2, and it never smudges on me. It is not a complete matte formula, but I have no problem with that since my eyeshadow tends to transfer onto my eyelid eyeliner anyways, so it makes it shiny. It makes no point, but I like it. I love this. It's one of my holy grail eyeliners. Look how black that is though. And it is a brush tip, which I'm fine with. I can use. I like to go to primer after that. And I brought this little Too Faced Hangover RX Replenish You Face Primer with me. And I like it because it's small. And it works pretty well for me. And I like to bring, if you can't tell, it's mostly deluxe size samples of stuff. After I do that, I use my e.l.f. moisturizing foundation stick. It's in honey, and I love this because it's just a stick formula, no mess, no fuss, nothing's gonna leak, nothing's gonna pop. The next thing I have is this It by Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I want to powder my face and set my face. I have this that I got probably in another kit. It's very silicone-y powder, so very similar to the Wet n Wild powder. So yeah, this is the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Oil Control Primer and Setter. And it's like so tiny. It's like the size of an eyeshadow. So yeah, I enjoy using that. Next thing I like to do is contour after that. So I have this e.l.f. Contour and Blush Duo. It's the Fiji Matte. And it has a nice mirror, and I love e.l.f. because they put in nice mirrors. So I use this as my contour, then I'll use this as my blush. Enjoy this, and it's nice sleek packaging. But I also bring this Ulta Beauty one, and this has a blush as well, and I like it because one's more of a neutral and it's more pinker, so I can use either one, and I like this. And it has a highlighter in it, which is really nice. Look, it's so pretty. And I'll use this as my highlighter or my inner quarter shade. This I like to use as for my brows. Or even then, I can actually pull this out and just be light and use this, because it's not very black. It's more of a gray black, which is what I tend to use for my brows anyways. Is more of a gray toned eyeshadow, because I have dark brown hair, so this tends to work for me. So this is the Almay single eyeshadow, actually, in Smoke. And then what I normally like to do after I've done my face and my eyes, I'll set everything with this Urban Decay All Nighter. And after I'm done setting my face, I actually like to do my mascara as like the second to last. And right now I just pick any deluxe size sample mascara I have, and I haven't used this yet, so I haven't tried it. And the very last thing I like to do is my lips, the Ulta Dual Ended Lip Liner, and that's in a flesh, so it's more of a nude color. And then it's a berry. Normally I bring like 2 to 3 colors. Usually bring like 2 to 3. One a nude, one a red or a berry, but it just depends more on my mood. So I'd bring one of these, but normally they're a mini. So let's see if I'll just go ahead and like pick these to show. So that's everything. That's my whole makeup for a weekend. And what's nice about this is that it obviously gives you leeway. You kind of want it snug when you clip it, but then that's it. That's my full makeup in this little thing. And now I'll just hang it like that. Better view that like this. Just hangs like this. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little weekend bag, what I like to normally bring. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.